Good morning everyone, I'm Jed here at VT Timbers and Nurseries. So the first thing we're going to do is have a bit of a look around in our timber yard. It's Sunday and it's about 3 degrees out at the minute. So we're looking at a timber yard because we're going to go and check our kiln and see how the drying process is going. And we'll have a look at basically what else we do around here. So as we walk around, you can kind of see, so our main game, right, is what we do, is, we produce a lot of tree stakes. So all these are for your single core tree guard bags. So they all require one peg per tree guard. So this is what we produce. Now we on average normally produce about 3.5 million of these every year, and they go all over Australia. And then right over here we've got all our timber racks and everything. They're radiator pine, all different sizes, from 75mm right up to 300mm wide, 25mm thick. And then over here we've got Macrocarpa, we've got Tas Oak, all different sizes, Blackwood, or Tas Oak, a bit more Blackwood and a bit more Tas Oak underneath it. All different sizes, so that's 38mm, that's your 50mm. And all over here is everything we've got to dock and process and put it into rack, so we can get it out in the yard and start drying. So as we walk over here, there's our big bag of dry shavings that we put through our moulder on Thursday. So as you can see, nice dry shavings. And that's all the timber that came out of that little moulder there, which is just Birch pine framing, and that came out on Thursday. Came out of the kiln on Wednesday last week. Looks pretty good actually. So all this now has to be docked up and graded out and sorted to size, basic lengths. All this is 90-35. And now we're going to go and check our kiln. Oh, there's our edger. So this is a little kiln that we built probably just before Christmas last year. And she's doing really, really well. And hopefully, if all goes well, we'll build another one, maybe a little bit bigger. So the first thing we're going to do is, we'll open up our little control box. I'm going to find my keys. And the key wants to actually get in there. And basically this is how we control everything. So she's reading 63 degrees C, 21% humidity inside the kiln there, and that's basically what the outside temperature is like out here. It's a little bit warmer in here, but it's only reading, oh, it's reading 12.3 because it's quite warm on that back wall. So what we're going to do is open our little box up and get our moisture probes. And then we turn her on. Check our pin mode. We check our temperature, so it's 63 degrees, so we make sure that that's set to 63 in the temperature. Alpine ash, which is the same value of Tazo. Now these get hooked onto these wires here. These wires go through to the timber inside. They've got little pins in the timber, so we don't have to open up the door and manually check it. I mean, it'd be nice hot and toasty in there, but yeah, you'll roast. So basically what we do is we hook these pins onto the pins of our moisture meter. And then we test it. 10.9%. So that is absolutely perfect. And then we'll turn this off. So we've got two sets of heat controllers in here, so we can adjust the temperature. So we'll turn them both off. This one here, that's actually our vent. So that pulls cold air in, and as I'll show you now, if I'll turn that on, even though I'll turn the heat off, that pulls cold air in. And on this end, it's got a little flap, and it pushes hot air out, and that's what draws all the humidity out of the little kiln here. So we'll turn him off because yeah, we don't want him to go. That's even too low. That's two of our fans in there. We turn him off. That's our compressor, and that's another fan that's inside. So right now, we'll just grab our book, and that just keeps a little bit of a record, as you can see. So now what we do is, yeah, we'll close that up, and yeah, we'll pack our moisture meter up. And yeah, we'll have a bit of a look around. So as you've seen just briefly before, yeah, this is our Wood-Mizer EG300 edger. So all the timber that comes out of the kiln is obviously rough sawn, and like this one here, that's a leftover piece of 125 by 25. So all you Americans out there, that's 5 by 1 rough sawn. So basically what we do here is just we use this edger for mainly our dry. So when it's come out of the kiln and it's got a bit of a bow to them, or a bit of defect, like here we've got external checking, which is because it's closer to heart, we'll edge that out into a different size, and it keeps your timber nice and straight. So when it gets presented to the square dress moulder over there, yeah, it comes out perfectly dressed and smooth and straight. So as you can see, like this is a moulder that we got, a 6-head profile moulder that we got almost 12 months ago now. that we're going to start setting up. As you see, it needs a lot of work. Really old Robson. Beautiful machine though. Beautiful machine. This needs a lot of work. As you see, this is our little blower setup. So that sucks all the shavings out and goes straight into the bulker bags here. We don't like to basically send it all into our sawdust pile, because a lot of people use this for basically cattle bedding or chicken nesting boxes, chicken runs. Some people even use it for cat litter. As you can see, we had a bit of a spill. But yeah, being this stuff's pine, it's great for cat litter. It takes all the smells and everything away. So yeah, that obviously came out on Tuesday. So this is our little square dressed moulder. So it's a 4-head moulder. So you got 2 heads, one on each side, and then one top, and then another one on the bottom. This stuff we did edge on Monday last week. So this came out of the kiln, would have been Friday the week before. That's all edged. So you can see it's all nice and straight. And that's all 150 by 25, which is 6 by 1. All different lengths. So that will end up going through that machine and get turned into window reveals. Or any DIY basic project people want. So with our tree stakes, as I showed you how they were finished before, this is some there that have come through our gang saw. They come at, we cut them on the mill in long lengths of timber, basically like that, but in green. Then they get docked over there. You can see we've got timber everywhere. So this is our pop-up docker, or up docker, as some people call it. And then we just got a mark, so all our tree stakes are generally 750mm long. So we just got a stopper. The boys, they'll grab their bit of wood, slide it through, hit the stopper. And then, yeah, 2 hands to operate these buttons. And then, usually with air in it, this comes up. And then when you press the buttons down there, this will clamp the timber and cut the wood, the length. And then, yeah, it comes out like this. So this is actually the 38mm, which will get turned into a 38 by 11. So, which is, yeah, 1.5 inches by almost 1/2 inch, pretty close. So, yeah, sorry it dropped out of there. Phone had a bit of a meltdown. So, yeah, so basically what happened is, yeah, this will go through and go through our big gang saw here, which is an 8-inch gang saw, so 200mm metric. And I've only set it up for 1 set of blades at the minute. So, as you can see, lots of little blades in there. And then that will come through the, yeah, she makes a lot of mess. That will come through here, and they sort the waste out. And then, yeah, they get ripped into these 3811s, or 1.5 inches by, yeah, close to 1/2 inch. So, and then same principle. This is our 4-inch edger, well, gang saw. That's an 8-inch gang saw. Yeah, that's our 4-inch gang saw. 100mm if you want to talk metric. Luckily, you know, even though we're in Tasmania, Australia, yeah, I was brought up talking imperial as well as metric, so makes a world of difference. So this is like random width boards. Like that's a 6x1, so 150/25. That will go through here, and yet again you'll see nice. Oh, we've got a lot of blades in there. Don't know if you can see very well, it's a bit dark. Then we've got a board in here because this is a top arbor, where like this machine over here, it's actually twin arbor, so you can have blades top and bottom, but I've taken top ones out just because we're only running thin material. So now basically what we call a bottom arbor, so blades on the bottom. But because this is a top arbor, we have a block here, so when the boards come through, and these are cutting in this direction, the board doesn't come up and flick and kick up and damage the machine or the blades. They're quite expensive, especially when, like this machine here, you run 7 blades, and that one over there, I think we've got, can't even remember, I think 12 or 13 blades, but we can run up to, or we have run up to 30 blades all in once, and that's top and bottom, and they add up very quickly. So yeah, when it comes out of here, they throw the waste in that cradle over there, and then yeah, these are 18x25 or inch by 3/4 inch at 750 mil long. And when they're done here, they come over to this machine, and this is where we do our pointing. So this is a finished pack here of 25x18, and it's got the point on it. They load this machine up and clamp it with this clamp and that clamp over there, and it runs on air and it slides. So when all this is loaded up and it slides across its little rollers, looks like one of the boys lost their balls. I'll have to get some more for them on Monday. This here, there's 2 heads. That's the bottom head and a top head, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see very well, hang on, we've got knife steel in there which has got a shape to the point, so as that spins it cuts the points on the timber and basically comes out, well, like that. And then yeah, we just strap it on a standard box strapper. We just made a wooden jig up, 50 to a pack, and then it goes to the pallet. And yeah, we put 400 per layer on the pallet, 8 layers high, so see there's 400 in each layer, so 50 to a pack, so 51, 52, so on. Yeah, 8 layers high, so we've got 3,200 to a pallet. So there's a lot of work that actually goes involved in making these steaks, and so hopefully yeah, it gives you a bit of an insight on what actually goes on trying to make steaks. As time goes on, we'll show you a lot more on how we process things, and basically the whole setup. Now, like I said before, we do have a nursery as well. It's only a small nursery. We're slowly trying to expand. It's a bad time of year, especially being in winter. It's very slow. But yeah, we're building greenhouses, trying to get ready for spring. We started last year and yeah, we weren't ready. So yeah, you'll see a bit of that as well.